intuition. What is it actually? Do you actually have it? Do you ask yourself if you have it, or do you know you have it and you think, I always listen to my intuition. I know I listen to it. I always follow my intuition. I always follow that gut feeling, that good feeling, that God feeling, right? That like some people like to call it. And does everybody has an intuition thing, like this feeling? Like, spoiler alert, everyone has. But let me tell you that a lot of people mistake their intuition actually, and it's not their intuition, it's their mind, right? And how can you actually distinguish between the mind, the ego, so your mind, your ego, and your intuition, the feeling? How do you know when it's your intuition? How do you know when it's your mind? Have you actually ever followed your intuition, or was it actually your mind? So all of these questions, because this can be a lot, like this can be really confusing, right? There are a lot of questions when it comes to intuition. So all of these questions I will answer in this video, so make sure to stay tuned. Everybody, hi, welcome back to my channel. To everyone who's new, my name is Sabrina. I speak about personal development, spirituality, love attraction, and so much more. So before I start this video, I just want to tell you why I chose this topic. So last week I was kind of asking myself the same thing, you know, when you start a journey, most likely when you have like big goals, big dreams, and you follow your path and you start your journey, you're really excited. Throughout the journey, you realize there are so many challenges, and then your mind kicks in, which is your ego, and tells you, nah, that's not for you. And you ask yourself, is this really for me? Well, right? And all of these questions come up because your mind is there to protect you. Your mind stops you because your mind is limited, okay? Your mind is limited, and actually your intuition, the feeling, which is like inside, like your higher self, your soul is limitless, okay? Your spirit. So the thing is, the mind is limited, and actually refers to past traumas, to things that happened to you, why you cannot do all of these things that you are actually pursuing. So there's the thing with the intuition. Some people, when they start doing something, they start to actually, they're excited about something, they're excited about this big goal. Then throughout the journey, there are so many challenges. They think, nah, this doesn't feel good. It's not for me. It doesn't feel good, so it's not for me, right? Yeah. I've been there, and I think a lot of people have that feeling right now. I just feel the energy that a lot of people feel that way. So that's why I thought I'd make a video on that, because I think it's really, really important, because everyone has intuition, everyone has the feeling. Some people are more connected to it, some people don't. Some people don't even know they have it. And some people, they don't really know the difference between the mind and the intuition. So what I just gave you the example, right, of when you start doing something and it's like outside of your comfort zone, because most likely when you have big goals, big dreams, you have never done them. Or maybe it's just not even that big, because I actually love to dance, right? When I have that feeling, that good feeling, like that warm feeling, because some people, when it comes to intuition, they also refer as the heart, the feeling, that warm feeling around your heart, right? So when I dance, I have that feeling. I'm not saying when I dance, I have the intuition, but it's like I'm in total surrender mode, because I'm just like me, myself, and I, my music, and I'm dancing, okay? So it's like I'm really passionate about it, right? But then I never did dance battles because it was outside of my comfort zone, because it actually requires me to dance in front of other people, in front like against somebody, right? And I never wanted to do that, right? And then my intuition was like, nah, you good, you feeling that dance. Why would you ruin that? You have a good feeling while you're dancing. Why would you ruin that doing dance battles? That takes away all of the magic. But actually, the growth happens outside of your comfort zone. The magic happens outside of your comfort zone. But my feeling that I was referring to, my intuition, because I thought when I'm dancing, I feel that blessed and like I feel so good. Why would I ruin that to myself, right? So I would just start using that as an excuse why I would not do dance battles. And And that was my mind, my ego being limited to something. Like having the fear of something and just being limiting myself. Okay, so that's the point. That's actually the big thing for everybody, is to know when it's your intuition and when it's your mind. And I will tell you at the end of the video how you actually know and how you can learn and do a practice when you know that is your intuition right now and not your mind. Because you should follow your intuition, because most likely the feelings, because you know, the emotion that you have, that strong emotion towards something. When you're like really excited, when you're happy, when you think about something you want to do, you want to accomplish, you have a big goal, big dreams, that's the thing you actually want to do, right? But then your mind kicks in, which like your mind wants to protect you and tells you, nah, this is not for you, this is too much, and what will people think, and all of those things, okay, whatever it might be for you, because it also is connected to your past traumas, right? So then there's also the part where a lot of people, you know, when you have that feeling, something is telling you something is off, something is not right, but you don't listen to it because you think, nah, it's good. Like something like really random. Okay, you're sitting in a hairdresser shop, and then there's a new hairdresser, and instead of going to your regular one because he's busy, you go to the other one, okay? And then you have that feeling of, no, it doesn't feel right, and I mean, whatever, give him a chance, okay, maybe. And then you're like, but something is not fair, but oh no, whatever, okay, just let me do it, okay, whatever, just, okay. And then you do it, and after that, you're just not lucky, you're just not happy at all, you're like, what happened to my hair? And you're just like, kind of like, why wouldn't I listen to that feeling, right? And a lot of time, and most of the people do not listen to their intuition. They follow the mind, the ego, and they don't know that actually listen to that feeling right now in that moment would have helped you so much, because it would have stopped you from having a bad haircut at the end of the day, from feeling not good. I mean, hello, the hair is important, right? But other than that, I mean, it's just, that's like a really basic example, but it happens so many times. Maybe if you think about it now, you're like, wait a minute, yes, that happened to me. And you know, in that moment, you should really listen to your intuition. You should always listen to that feeling. But then do not, I'm telling you, do not mistake it for whenever you know it's outside of your comfort zone, like I told you before, and you're like taking that actually as an excuse, like I did, you know, that feeling of, oh, why would I ruin that to myself, that dancing, that passionate, you know? And it was not that. It was just me taking as an excuse for not doing it, because I knew it would, like, you know, require me to step out of my comfort zone. And your mind is like, wants you to just be in your comfort zone, because that's when you feel comfortable, okay? And your mind's like, no, why would I not be comfortable? Why would I even put myself into that stress, which is not stress, which is actually you growing? Because let me tell you, whenever you did something and you have never done it before, and you just did it, however it turned out, okay, it doesn't even matter, didn't you feel like proud of yourself? And you're like, wow, I did it, yes, right? But we often forget of that feeling because the doubt, the fear stops us, okay? And that's the mind. So do not mistaking that for the feeling of something is off, because that's different, okay? So, and how do you know actually when it's your mind, your ego, and when do you know it's your intuition and your feeling? And it all comes down to, first of all, breathing, because this is the way of how we can calm the mind, calm the ego, and listen to the heart, the feeling, the gut feeling, the good feeling, the intuition, okay? And we know then this is for us and this is right. and you take deep breaths. You have to practice it. It's not gonna just work like that, okay? But you have to practice it. And then you calm your mind by breathing, okay? You do breath work. And when you do that, and when you calm the mind, listen. Just listen. Be the observer. Witness what is happening. Whenever you think about a certain goal, how do you feel about it? Is it making you feel good? Do you have that warm feeling? Are you excited? Are you happy? Are you nervous? Right? And all of these feelings, then you know it's your intuition telling you something that you should really do. And whenever it stops you from that goal, you go back to the moment of calming your mind, breathing, calming your mind, and then listen to your heart, listen to the emotion, listen to the feeling, and you know, okay, that's the thing. And yes, that's it. That's what you do to know if it's your mind or your intuition. But the more you practice, the more you get connected to your intuition, to that feeling. But with practice, you will learn and you will know. But that's the practice you should do. So yeah, I hope that video has helped you with intuition, with all of the questions. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little notification bell next to it, because I make sure that this year is a year of growth for you. For now, thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a blessed day. Namaste.